Hello, today's video is called Interesting Corporations. Today is September 22nd, 2021. Please note that last time I created a video about these companies, my channel from YouTube was pulled down, so I will not be saying some of the words I will be pointing down during the presentation. The agenda for today is an interesting corporation, another interesting corporation, and some closing comments. An interesting corporation. So this corporation, it's a U.S. company focused on diagnosis within the healthcare field, and it has a permit to test against 20-1. So I need to use this short form to avoid being pulled down, but you know what I mean, obviously. It's the most popular topic these days. There is a contradiction in their source of income. Through Wikipedia, you can see that it has a permit from May, and in their website, they're saying that they got the permit in March. So even before it was approved, which is a fascinating typo because obviously indicates something is odd. But either way, they got their permit to test 20-1, and they started to make a lot of money. So here you can see how the revenues between the quarters in 2020 grew by 86%, which was a total of 202 million in revenue for that specific period, which is a lot of money. So why is their stock down in the past 52 weeks? You can see this by a simple search on Google. The stock is currently down in the past 12 months by 33%, and the reason is obvious. These testing products are going down in terms of the sales. So when you ask a question, is the stock going to go up? The answer is yes. And the reason is very simple. In the past month, the stock has gone up 37%. Wouldn't you like to make 37% on your money in less than a month? And the answer is very simple. As of September 1st, they got permits through CVS, that is the biggest pharmacy in the US for those of you who are not familiarized with this chain. And now they have in-home tests. So that's why. Can you see the conflict of interest? A lot of money is being made with this 20-1. The longer this lasts, the more money is to be made for a certain amount of corporations. Why do we have in this planet a structure that allows people to make money out of the illness of others? Another interesting corporation. Now, this corporation is the daughter company of this one that we just spoke about, and they do fluorescent in vitro diagnostics for viral infections. Here are the specific examples. And a brief introduction before we start to look into a data safety sheet. I hope everybody knows by now what this stands for. I can't say it, obviously, because I'm going to be pulled down, but it's collagen developed inside of this. Not exactly a very ethical thing to do. Why would you do this? Because it's being used here. Again, everybody should know this by now, but in case you don't, here it is. These are just simply pulled for Wikipedia, so you can easily corroborate this online. This specific corporation sells exactly that. So here's this material safety data sheet from their headquarters in Ohio, and here it is. Here's the code, here's the short form, here's the description. This document, I found it online, is available upon request. I'm not sure if it's still available. You think that's bad? Let's see what else they sell. So here on the left, you're going to see the codes for the product, and on the right, you're going to see the details of what is being sold. There are a lot of words that obviously we know that they are bad, but here is how bad they are. So I'm going to leave you for a second so you can read. This is very aggressive, by the way. And then you ask yourself, why are they selling this? These are single cell type products. Why would you produce these things? The official version is that they're used to heal wounds and they are effective helping others, but clearly I don't see it that way. Interesting enough, they are not the only ones. A quick search online about this topic gives you companies such as these, that they sell things like this. Newborns, which may perhaps explain this. Just a theory, I don't know. But that's not all. Let's continue with mixes. So now we have again the product code and the details of what is being sold and the summary in common terms. So here you have human cells combined with, and then you have human decay accelerating factor. I'm not sure what that means, but it doesn't sound very healthy. Here you're combining human with animals as well, and those are their mixed cells. Let's go further and find a coincidence. Have you heard of Elvira? That name is not exactly wholesome in the movie culture, and here are just some visuals of that name. And what do we find the next product sheet? In the genetically engineered cell lines, the name is here. And funny enough, maybe not so funny. The details of artwork being sold are actually going to express, by express it means the presence of luciferase. And luciferase is actually a very interesting thing that we should talk about. But again, we have a coincidence. Why would you use that product name, which by the way is trademark? So you can see what this association is, and there is even a Netflix series called, and it's using friendly inside that name. So what exactly is luciferase? It's actually a light naturally occurring in animals such as fireflies and jellyfish. So again, it's only from the animal kingdom, but through GMO you can inject enzymes from animals into humans, and then you can produce light. For which purpose? I want you to read this because that's coming next. In the near future, this is going to be able to be proven by the presence of this in your body. So now, once it's inside of your body, you don't even need a piece of paper. Closing comments. The data sheet contains toxicology information. So here you're going to see the ingredients that are being listed, the lethal dose at 50%. What does that mean? You use a population, for example, of mice, and then you apply orally this quantity, and at that point 50% of the population dies. So you're doing experiments on mice, rats, rabbits, on the eyes of rabbits, in human skin, etc. So why do we do this to animals and to humans? Here, the lower the number, the higher the toxicity. So obviously it's not exactly the most ethical thing to do. Just be aware that the dark entities that are creating these are very serious about their intent. All their tactics, which we have discussed, or I have discussed in previous videos, can be easily summarized according to how I see it, to two objectives: depopulate, control the survivors. My intent with these videos is simply to help you to see what is happening in front of our eyes, realize that we need to unite against them. We cannot keep on fighting among each other, and we are the majority. The abuse of all types of life on earth is not okay. Thank you very much.